Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Sunshine Erica. This will actually be my first makeup tutorial video, so I'm really excited. I hope you guys will like the look that I'll be featuring today. So I'll be going for a more natural look, brownsy eyeshadow, while keeping everything else very natural. This will be very appropriate for work, especially if you have a date into the evening. It could be birthday date, anniversary date, you name it. This would actually be an outfit that we'll wear for work during the day and a transition into the night as well. If you want to see how I transform this look, stay tuned until the end of the video. That being said, let's get started. After your clean and well moisturized face, you want to apply Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in the most original one. It is oil-free, so it will provide a nice canvas for your foundation to go on. You want to squeeze a dollop like this and then pat it onto your face. You want to gently smooth it in for a more even finish. Make sure to be gentle as to prevent premature aging. Now that you have a well-primed face, we'll be moving on to the foundation portion. I'll be using Makeup Forever High Definition Foundation in shade N120. I like to use the back of my hand, which acts as a clean slate for me to control how much foundation I can apply to my face. I'll be using Sigma's F80 Flat Kabuki brush and applying this foundation in a stippling motion. I love this foundation because it provides a really nice medium coverage without being heavy or cakey. It is very buildable depending on your occasion, and also because it does not have SPF, which makes it very photo appropriate. So the best part about using this flat kabuki brush as a foundation applicator is that even though it has a nice and flat dense head for a photo finish effect, it is also very easy to reach hard to reach areas such as the area around your nose and your eyes. Continue applying and smoothing out your foundation until you get a nice and even coverage. You want your foundation to look absolutely flawless. Okay, so now we're moving on to my most favorite portion. It is applying the highlighting. I will be using Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantility. We'll be applying in the C shape, so starting under your eye and moving it to the upward area of your cheekbone. Apply 3 small dots of this concealer under your eyes. I think I apply a little too much over here. You want small dots and not huge dots because you want a natural highlighting effect and also not to waste product. Using your middle finger, you'll smooth out the product gently. Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer is definitely great for highlighting our eyes because it provides a creaseless yet lustrous smooth finish look. You may see that the shade is a little light under my eyes right now, but once the makeup is all done, you'll see how this brightens up my face. Next, you also want to apply the concealer in a T area, so over the bridge of your nose and slightly in the center of your forehead. Oh, and you don't want to forget to highlight your cupid bow area. By highlighting that area makes your lip more defined and also plumpier in my opinion. After you have dotted the concealer in the T area where you want to highlight, using your middle finger, smooth out the concealer. A quick tip for buying and choosing highlighters, I like to choose concealers that are 2 shades lighter than my face. Now that I'm done with the highlighting area, I'll be setting my whole face with Nars Pressed Powder in Eden, which is the lightest shade. I'll be setting this powder using Sigma's F30 Large Powder Brush. Since Nars Pressed Powder is pretty transparent in shade, I can apply this all over my face. It will not alter the shade of my foundation or my highlighting. The combination of Sigma brush and the Nars Pressed Powder helps set my face for a makeup that lasts all day long, even through a hot and humid day like today. Next, I will prime my eyes before I do my eyeshadow. This will keep my eyeshadow creaseless for hours and also lasting longer. I love using e.l.f. Eyelid Primer because it is cheap and also efficient. You can get it for $1 at any Targets. Once again, your finger is your best friend. Use your middle finger to gently smooth out the primer. Okay, since now we're waiting for our eyelid primer to be drying for a little bit before we apply our shadow applications, we were going to do our brow first. I'll be using my Studio Gear number 33, the dual brush and lash comb, and using the brow side, which is the more rough bristle, I will be combing my brow. You want to pull it away from your face toward your hairline. And I will be shaping the eyebrow in. I'll be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Caramel. This is the second lightest shade and best fits me. Oh, I think I got the wrong end here, not the spool end. You want a crayon end. So after you twist the crayon up, you'll be shading it just the same way you brush your brow. It's outward and up. That creates the most natural looking brow. I like to start from the beginning and work my way to the end and extend my end a little bit because that better fits my eyes. Even though the Anastasia brow pencils are slightly pricey, I would say a little goes a long way. I usually like to go back to the beginning of my brow and slightly bolden the front a little more. And now you want to take the spool side of the brow pencil and even out the harsh lines that you drew in. You want a natural looking brow. Now to the fun part, we'll be shading our eyes. You'll notice that I already finished one of my eyes. We'll be using one of the 3 NYX Dreamcatcher palette. This is the Dusk Till Dawn palette. It comes in 10 shades per palette, and this is very warm brownsy shades. And for the first shade, we'll be using the top row, the second shade. It's like a very cool champagne gold. And we'll be taking it on our Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush. And I like to shade it downwards so that it gives me a clean finish and that I don't over exaggerate or overdraw my eyeshadow. And I also like to sweep it across the area under my brow bone to give me a nice dome-shaped finish. Around 15 bucks at Target, I would say the NYX Dreamcatcher palette is a pretty semi-nice dupe to the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. It certainly does not last as long as the Naked palette, but for almost a quarter of the Naked price, I would say it does its job. It certainly lasts half a day before it starts fading a bit and has a good assortment of color for you to play around with. For highlighting under your brows, we'll be taking the shade right next to the champagne gold. It is a pale pinkish nude shade. We'll be using the same Sigma E55 eye shading brush. Take off the gold color from before and apply the highlight color under the arch area of your brow. I find that if I go inward past the arch area of my brow, it tends to make my face look a little flatter, so this is what gives my eyes the most definition. Now we will be adding a darker shade to our crease. Enhancing a darker shade there will give the eyes more depth and thus more lively looking. We'll be taking the middle shade on the bottom row, which is a warm medium shimmery brown color. We'll be using that with our Sigma E70 medium angle shading brush for a soft, subtle finish. Since this Sigma E70 brush is very great for diffusing the color, we'll be adding more of the same color. To create this nice gradient brownsy look, we'll be mixing the 2 dark brown shades of the same palette on the same Sigma E70 medium angle shading brush. Since the color is quite dark, make sure to only take a small amount. We'll be taking this darker shade only on the outer corner of our eyes. Next, take off the remaining color by sweeping the brush on the back of your hand. Then take the brush and sweep it gently across the entire eyelid. This will blend out any harsh lines and make the transition of colors appear more smooth and blur together. After that, we'll take the Sigma E40 taper blending brush across our eyelids a few times to further diffuse out any harsh transitions. Using the same brush, we will then take a little of the light shimmery gold color, which is right next to the black with purple shimmer color, and we'll sweep that across all over our eyes. It will add a nice shimmery touch while toning down the dark colors. Now, using the same medium brown shade that we used on our crease before, we'll be taking that shade on our bottom lash line. We'll be applying it with our Sigma E30 pencil brush. Just take a little bit of the product on the brush and start by applying from the outer corner of your eyes and work your way inward. Now that we're done with the eyeshadow portion, we'll be moving on to lining our eyes. I'll be using e.l.f. Waterproof Eyeliner Pen in black. It has a really nice pointy felt tip. Even though it's quite pointy, it does not hurt at all. Instead, the pointiness of the tip allows you to control how thick of a line you would like to draw. The best thing about this eyeliner is that it is waterproof and very affordable. You can get it for $2 at any Target. Taking the same Sigma F30 large powder brush, you want to sweep underneath your eyes for any fallouts. And now taking the Sigma F40 large angle contour brush along with Nars Blush/Bronzing Powder Dual Palette and Orgasm and Laguna, we'll be doing our bronzer. Using just the Laguna shade, which is the brown shade, we'll be contouring our face under our cheekbone and on the side of our nose. Just a quick tip, I like contouring underneath my cheekbone in a patting motion. This helps deliver the color a lot better. Follow the natural hollow of your cheekbone for best result. If you have trouble finding the hollow, stuck in your cheeks. Now using my Nars Blush Powder in Gaiety and my Sigma F50 Dual Fiber brush, I'll be creating some airbrush looking cheeks. Since this blush color is quite light and subtle, I like to apply a little more than usual. Taking the same Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, we'll be applying the previously used Laguna bronzer on the side of our nose. A little bit goes a long way. To finish off our cheek area, we'll be applying some highlights on it. We'll be using Nars Albatross highlighting powder, and using the same brush, Sigma's F50 dual fiber, we'll be applying some of the color on the upper area of our cheekbone. And finally, onto the lashes. For people with thin, sparse, or short lashes, I highly recommend priming the lashes with Diorshow Maximizer Lash Plumping Serum. Doing this along with clamping your lash with a lash curler will give you the mega curl look. Even though this applies white, it will dry clear. And because my lashes are pretty curled, I won't be curling my lash in this case. After allowing my primer to dry a little bit, I'll be applying my Victoria's Secret Volume Lift Mascara in black. I'll apply a few coats of it. Don't forget to give your bottom lashes some love as well. Last but not least, I'll be applying some lip color. I'll be using NARS lipstick and Roman Holiday. Before applying the lip color, I applied a clear lip balm to moisturize my lips. To give my lips more sheen and dimension, I'll be topping it with a lip gloss. I'll be using Wild Diamond Brilliance in shade 611. Since I got this lip gloss a while ago, I don't think it's in store anymore. Any shade that is a light frosty pink will work. And so this is the finished look. I'll move a little closer so you guys can see it a little better. In case you guys are wondering what is the nail polish look that I'm actually sporting, it's actually from Sally Hansen's Miracle Gel line. It's a new product launch just hitting stores right now. You find them in mass such as Walmart and Target, and also drugstores such as CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, and all the other drugstores. So it comes in 47 shades, and the shade I'm actually wearing is 210 Pretty Piggy, and it's a really nice pink. So it comes in two bottles. So one is gel polish color, and then the other one is the gel coat. So what is Miracle Gel? What is so cool about it? It is a gel polish, so it is very shiny and very chip resistant. It just acts like a gel, but you don't need a UV light to dry it at all. So how cool is that? You just apply it on like a nail polish and then it just dries itself. And so definitely check it out when it hits store. Let me know if you want me to do a product review on this product, because I know this video is already long as it is. And also please let me know what are makeup tutorials, what are the products or nail products that you guys want me to feature next. So please subscribe to my channel, like my Facebook page so you can check out for new videos and more updates. So also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Send me photos if you guys redo this look. And so let me know if you guys want me to repost it. I would love to do that. And so yeah, definitely stay tuned to the very end because I will post a couple photos on how I transition this during the day for work and into the evening for night out, like date, dinner date, whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. Bye!